Morning, morning. Does that sound alright? See a few of you coming in. Good sound, right? Ain't echoing with my voice. And hopefully it won't be too loud. I haven't tested this camera. There's another one I'm using. Just listen back to it on my phone, so you might hear me twice. I think it sounds alright. Might have to go a bit lower on the sound. When I take off, I might blow out. Well, we're expecting A10s, but I'm not sure if they're going to go today or not. So we've got a lot of action coming down the ramp. So they're F-35s, these ones. There are F-22s here still, but we're not sure if they're going out either. But we'll wait and see. I don't know how long I'll be streaming for. I was hoping that the A10s were going out this morning, so I can't be here silly long. But we'll hang out as long as I can possibly be here. Morning, Sally. How are you? Critical damage. Falcon, Fox Rider. Yeah, when these go out, I haven't set this mic up. It looks like it's already really loud, so I'm just going to turn it down just a little bit. Hopefully that's alright now. I haven't turned me down, but I've turned them down a bit, because when they go blasting up the runway, I think that's going to blast the sound off the chart. but I think I've got it right now. That's the trouble when you change cameras. I'm using my camcorder today, and I use my other one at night time. This one does a good job during the day, and so I swapped them over. And because I've got a new mic again on this one, I've not tried out. This one really pulls the sound in this mic, so I've just had to like wing it and try and get it right. But I think it sounds good now. I think it's a little low, but we'll see. Don't worry, you'll hear me twice because I'm listening to it on my phone just to gauge it. You can tell my mic is quite high, but morning, Charlie. Morning, Wayne. When they go out, I'll just swap mics over. I'll just go onto the front mic and turn mine off so it don't let go. I'll try and keep an eye on the sound of it. Yeah, I can hear us echoing a little bit. Not that much, but a little bit. I'm going to keep turning my back mic off, on and off, so I can try and tune the front one in a bit. I don't think they sound too bad now. Might be a bit loud when they go out. Might have to turn them down. I'm taking you can hear me and you can hear them alright. Cheers. Yeah, when they go up the runway, this microphone is really, really good, and it'll like blow the whole sound out. So I'll have to turn it down. Kinda, Sally. I was going to edit last night's A10 video, but I was too tired. Yeah. If you can all hit the like, that'd be good. Right, Jonathan? Yeah, like I say, I'm not sure if the 10s are going out. We expected them to go out, but we don't know if they are now. Nice shot there with the C-17 in the background. And the tower with the emblem on. Yeah, going for it today. Busiest as Senate in the morning for a long time. It's good for us today. I had to have my breakfast on the base today as well. How about that? Didn't have time to have breakfast this morning. Late's finished now. To be honest with you, I haven't been doing many lates anyway, really. Not that I would have streamed and come up and give you guys a whole lot to see. I've heard a few, but not that many. On the way here this morning, a C5 come right over the top of me as I was coming along in the van. I could have reached out and touched it. It was that low. It's crazy. I had a nice bacon roll this morning. My boy's with me and he's had his burger this morning, so he's happy. Someone here said they heard the A10 start, but I don't think they did. I've not heard them. They sound completely different to these guys, obviously. Yeah, so there's a few of you in here now. I don't know who was that asked the question last night about where I was streaming from. Obviously, you could tell where I was streaming from, but for anybody asking about that, do not go down there. You'll get in a world of trouble. We've got permission to be down there. It's a good vantage point, obviously, and people do try and go in there, but it's all private land. And luckily enough that we know them and we get on well with them, and they let us do it. But we don't want to take the mickey and do it all the time. But there was kind of him to let us stream from there. So, you know, that'll be whenever there's anything sort of special going on. If we can't get here, then we'll be there, but we'll try not to abuse that. Drinking? Righties. The tanker that come in last night's still down there. That was pinging this morning, but I don't know if it is now, but it was. Yeah, that's good down there. It's quite easy to follow them in from there because they've already started to slow down, so that's ideal. Because when they come past me where they are here, they're obviously still travelling a little bit faster, and by the time you sort of like you try and keep up with them, sometimes it's quite hard to keep them in the viewfinder, but I'll do as best you can. But down there, yes, a little better to follow them in. But when it's cold, the fluid in the tripod, it tends to get a little bit thinner, and sometimes you follow them around and you sort of lose them because the tripod gets loose or it gets tight as the fluid sort of moves around. So it's quite hard sometimes, even though this is like quite a top of the range fluid head. It is quite difficult sometimes when it's cold. But last night was quite a nice night last night. Got really dark really quickly though, didn't I? In the stream, I had the camera really like. I didn't have it on the higher setting I could have gone, but I thought that'd be fine, and then all of a sudden it just went really dark. Yeah, no, we've got a good relationship with the base. We try to be sensible, keep away from the fence. I mean, there's people here, it's crazy here today because of the A10s. People all jumping all over the fence, they're in the trees down the bottom. But, you know, that's not the way to play. That's going to cause a problem, and I don't think the base will like it. But I was talking to the base police the other night, and they're a good bunch on here, to be honest. Yeah, there's what's there on here now? I can't think how many there are now. 18 A10s. They're parked right down the bottom. Can't see them from here. They're behind the buildings down the bottom. There's 8 F22s here still, I think. .846 in the UK. The clocks are changed here now. Sleep is for wimps, is what I say. It's been a busy few weeks, obviously, for us. We're constantly back and forwards and trying to get as much as we can. we streamed that we've recorded it. So yeah, it's been crazy. Well, crazy couple of months for it, really. Base is probably shut Friday, but it opened last year on Good Friday, but we don't think it's going to open this year, so we'll just keep an eye on it. And if the A10s don't go out this morning, then we're probably not going today, but Dave's going to keep an eye on it, and if I can't get here, then he's going to record them going out. But it'd been nice if they did go out while we're live here today. That would have been good. That's what I come for, but hence the title. But still going to see a lot of action, I think, with these lot going out. Yeah, we've been trying to capture as much as we can. Right, there's a possibility this one's going to go straight out, so I'll keep an eye on that now. I think it's about to get loud, guys. If the first one blows the sound out, I'll turn it down if I can. That's better. I can hear you now. Or hear me, rather. Yeah, I think that was really loud on there, but I saw someone say it was quiet. It's weird. I have to listen back to it. Yeah, I did turn it down because I thought I was going to go off the chart because I was looking at my streaming box and that was in the yellow, but my actual camera was off the actual into the red, so I thought that was going to sound really really bad. But it's really difficult to gauge what setting. But I think it's not far out now. But when I turn one of the mics up or down, that affects the other one. So I'll just have to be aware to turn the mic I'm talking to you on off when they go out. Right, here we go again then. Once I sort out all these mics, that'll be good. I think we're getting there though. I'm slowly dialing it in. Yes, it's not as simple as that on this, because I'm streaming through a streaming box. So you have to set the camera up, and then you have to set the streaming box up, and they do conflict to each other. Yeah, you can feel the rumble on the van. That actually makes it shake. Hopefully that weren't too loud. I could see it going off the chart. I turned it down while it was doing it, but I didn't know whether it was right or not. I'm listening to it in earphones, and it didn't sound too bad, but I think it went off. Yeah, we've still got a couple of them, Jonathan. Yeah, you can turn it down your end if it's too loud. Right, well, if you guys are happy with the sound how it is now, if it weren't too mad, then I'll leave it how it is. The only trouble is, when I swap to the other one at night time, then I have to do the whole setup again. I sort of know where it is. I've taken photographs of the nighttime one. I think I've got that one right now. But this one was a bit more tricky because I've not used this. I've not used this configuration before. So yeah, I think I've got that sus now. So cheers, Jonathan. Always appreciated. You know that. You're the man. Yeah, we don't touch nothing now. I've just took a photograph of the settings I've got now, so this one should be good. As long as you can't hear me breathing, like last night I could tell again, because people kept saying that they couldn't hear me talking, so I turned the mic up, and this back mic is so sensitive that it hears everything, and it makes me sound like I'm smoking constantly and like wheezing, but I'm not. I'm nowhere like if I get too close to it, I know it does it, so I try and stand away from it when I'm talking to you guys when there's nothing going on, and hopefully it sounds a bit better now because I've got the mics turned up quite a lot now, but they do pick up every little sort of detail of me breathing and everything. Sometimes I forget to turn the mic off when they're either coming in or going out, and you can just hear me hear me breathing over the top of the microphone because I have to get really close to it to look at the monitor, and where the mic is right next to my mouth, and I'm get too close to it. So yeah, I just need to remind myself to always turn it off. But it's quite difficult when you're trying to do a whole load of different things at once. You didn't miss the A10s. The A10s still ain't gone. Can't hear them starting or anything. We don't know if they're going to go now. We That's what I came here for today, is to get them A10s going out. But at the moment we're not hearing them, and we don't know. But you can never tell. It's always pot luck. There's thousands of people here today, so they're all expecting that everything is completely jammed up. And I mean, when I say the Raptors make this place busy, this place is heaving. Yeah, I mean the sound system I've got on this setup is like A1. I mean all the kit I'm using is really good kit, but like you say, YouTube totally destroys the sound. It's really difficult to judge how to set the sound because I have to listen back to it on my phone. I listen to it on my earphones. It sounds completely different to what it does on YouTube. It sounds different on the camera. It sounds different on the streaming box. It's really difficult to nail it. But once you do, once last summer I had this camera absolutely perfect. But I've had to have new mics. I've had to have, like I said, I've got two different cameras now, or three different cameras I'm filming on, plus Dave's two. So when you are streaming on all those different devices, it's so difficult to get the sound how you want it. But I think we're getting there now. I've sort of got an idea of where it needs to be on this one now as well. Another tanker just gone out. tell you what I have forgot to do. Oh no, I haven't. No, I got that. It's alright. I thought I forgot something, but I haven't. But I have got an issue with batteries are going to run out on the remote control, and I'm not to zoom in and out. I have to do it manually, which is not ideal, but I'm sure I'll manage. I've got batteries for everything else but them. Yeah, the camera always does a good job. It's on a Rec 709 profile, so it's a little bit white, but it's not too bad. Yeah, we like Chuck Norris. Let's have a little spin around, shall we, and see what we can see here. Want to see how busy it is today? Smile, you're on YouTube. So we've got a whole load of people over there. And then this is where it gets interesting. This car park's full. The road's full. That car park over there is full. It goes right down to the bottom of the road, right down there. Off the road. There are lunatics still parking over there. But the police have said if they see them, they're going to be in a load of trouble with tickets. That's coming next. So if you're watching the stream and that's your car there, mate, then move along because you're going to get a fine. There's loads of them. I mean, how many times do people have to park there, get hit? There's a kid got run over the other week. A car door got smashed off. I mean, yeah, the police have told me. They told me yesterday. I was talking to them yesterday, and they said they're going to start handing out tickets now. So it's up to them, innit? But they're putting their children's lives at risk when they bring all the kids running across the road and everything to try and see the aeroplanes. You know, let's be sensible when we come to these places. You know, it upsets the base as well, I think, with all them, you know, people running across the road and everything and run up to the fence and putting their ladders on the fence and everything else. You right? Supposed to. Yeah. It's gone. It's gone. But we don't know. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Crazy busy. Oh, we've got Bigsy with us. He's just come up and spoke to me. Yeah, you know, a little kid got run over. Luckily, he was okay on the main road over there. And then another YouTuber was over there and opened his door. I think I'm not sure if he opened it or if it was just on a jar and a lorry went past. And obviously the wind from the lorry ripped the door open and smashed the door off. So you know, you're taking life into your own hands over there. Really, it's not a parking space over there. There's a little tiny verge, but just like covered in holes and stuff. There's bollards there, but people still park there. I very seldomly do I park in the forest entrance, but if you're right back in the forest entrance, it's not too bad there. But if you start parking on the road, then you know you're going to cause yourself an issue. Or, like I said, the police are now going to start ticketing them. I'm surprised they're not out there now. Actually, they said they were going to keep an eye on it now. Won't be long before the police are up here, because they normally come up when it's as busy as this, and normally come up and make sure no one's in front of the crash gates and stuff. It's still getting busier and busier. There's still more people coming in. Dave is doing a ribbon trade. poor old boy, he's rushed off his feet. He can't come and help me. If it rained today, I ain't got a brolly girl today. Yeah, it does show the draw of the planes. You know, there's there's definitely a big following, and like I think there's a protest on today at the main gate, and people say, "Why do you like aeroplanes? What why do you like anything in life, innit? You know, when you're passionate about something, you like them, you like them." But they're all over there. I'm sure they've got their signs up. My son's jumping around. He's obviously found something funny on YouTube. That's why the camera's wobbling a little bit, because he's jumping around laughing about something in the van. I can hear him from here. He's not wrong. They are. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see the A10s in here ever again. I think it'll be the last time we see them in here, so hence why so many people here, and obviously they're in that grey colour. I think one of them had a tailcoat from the 70s, so that's as old as me. Oh my god, you should see how people are parking behind me. If I wanted to get out, I ain't got no chance. Well, I have, because I know the person right behind me, but when the police come, there's going to be a problem, I think. Well, it's all quiet for a little while, but then they will be back. Yeah, it's really bad behind me. There's cars just everywhere. Mind you, I know both the people behind me at the minute, so it's not too bad. If I need to move there or go, they'll be alright. There's not a single space left, honestly. It is absolutely rammed. And there's more people still parking over on the road now. It's more people turned up there. There's a whole load of people over there now. So we'll film the police giving them tickets. Yeah, I want to see the A10s as well. We've seen them come in, we want to see them go out as well. You know what time it is, don't you? It's time to have a rollie, that's what will happen, and then we'll see something coming. It's quite funny because the other night, I don't know if the person's in the chat now, but someone commented and said about me having a rollie that I should make them, put them in a tin, and then I won't have to worry about it. I don't think they realise that's our trait, you know, when I make a rollie, the aeroplanes turn up. So if I make a whole load now, well, there might be a whole load of planes turn up. Yeah, sorry about the camera shaking. My boy's jumping up and down in the van. I'll have to go and tell him in a minute because he's getting a bit too much. It's jumping up and down, doing something in there. That's right, Jonathan. Cigarette time, and we have planes turn up. Yeah, I put the title as A10s because we believe they're going out. As all the information that we can get, obviously, is never nothing gospel. So, but we're live, and we're live at Lakenheath, and we've had some go out, haven't we? So that's a bonus. So they've got to come back, and hopefully we might see something else go out. The 22s were due to go out today. They were due to go out yesterday. They didn't go. Yeah, we've got the C here, variant here still. So there's quite a bit on base still, but we'll just see what happens. You can never tell. Yeah, I want to give up. I gave up for years, and then it's what it's like. You get something stressful happen, and you sort of like pick them back up again. I wish I hadn't. I gave up for about a month, just recently, a couple of months back. I gave up for a month, and then my wife didn't give up, and I blame her. I say, yeah, I can smell when you're going to have a cigarette. I can smell it, and I want one. So we've both got to do it together. So we both give up. She wants to give up as well, so we both want to give up. So, but I'll just have to pretend to make rollies, won't I, to make them come in. Right, there's something down the other end, but I can't make out what it is. A few jobs to do? What do you mean? Yeah, Dave can make bacon rollies. Alright, so the view we had last night, what do you reckon if I buy that building then? Would you be interested in watching a stream from the from the building, the derelict building? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? But unfortunately the base said no, can't have it. think we've got something else coming. There's something else coming. I don't know what it is yet. I tell you what, it sounds like A10s. Not sure. Hard to tell from here what it is. It might be a 35 coming, but something's definitely making its way down here. Might be the other F-35 that went back. Might be that. I can just about see lights coming over the hill now. Yeah, that's that other F-35 coming back. That's a bummer. We still like to see the F-35, but we want to see A10s. Oh, the camera's doing its thing. Don't go to bed yet. When I first heard it, it sounded different to an F-35 when I very first heard it. Yeah, it's still here. This is what we're waiting for, but we don't know if they're going to go or not. That's the trouble. Yeah, get some sleep. We need to get sleep. Wish I had more sleep last night. I think by the time I closed my eyes it was 1 o'clock, and then I got up at 5. So yeah, it's been a crazy couple of days. Yeah, it shouldn't be silly long, but there's a couple of tankers gone out, so they might do a bit of tanking while they're out, so they might be a bit longer. But if they didn't tank, then they might be back soon. Can't see nothing around yet. Can't hear nothing else. Might have to go and get my other remote control for my for the camera, so I can zoom in and out a bit easier with the other one, because the batteries have run out on this one. So I might just go and get my wire and plug it in. I'll do that once this guy's gone out, and then I'll swap it over. Right. Yeah, if you want to be in the chat, then I'd rather you didn't say silly stuff like that. So that's your first warning. Got to get down for a second. Just be back in a minute. Well, I was going to change the remote, but I've got the remote, but I haven't got the wire to go with it, so never mind. Yeah, the camera for night time is really good. I was going to use it today, but I still haven't sorted the issue of the zoom. There's like a zoom control on it, and it keeps on disconnecting. I'm not sure why it's doing it last night. It's doing it the night before too. I'm going to do a firmware update on it this afternoon when I get home, and hopefully that'll sort it out. I saw it come up yesterday, a firmware update, so I wonder if that's what's causing it to keep disconnecting, which is a bit of a pain. Because when I try and zoom in and out, that just stops doing it, so I have to like try and pull a lens in manually, which is a pain when you're trying to stream. But hey, we deal with these things as we go when we're live. Yeah, the only reason the one on its own went is because he was due to go out with the other ones, and he obviously had a problem, so he went back and they've obviously sorted out what that problem was, I would have thought, and he's gone with the other ones. But I think I can hear something running now. I'm not sure. It's really distant, but I think there's something else running really distant. What I'll do while we're waiting for them is if I put the camera in automatic sound, that'll boost the sound up, and then I'll turn it back to manual when they go out. Otherwise, automatic can't deal with the noise of them going out. It just cannot do it. We'll just give a little bit more sound from around what's going on here. That should be a little bit louder now. You should hear that bottom mic. Help me if you could hear me, wouldn't it? I turned that mic off and I forgot to turn it back on. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, I forgot to turn it back on after the plane. So that's the trouble when you're doing it live. When you're recording, don't bother having this mic turned on, obviously. But yeah, I forgot to turn that one back on. Obviously, because the F-15s are obviously a lot older, so they just do those checks down here. The F-35s get checks, but they get checked back where they park up. But yeah, so that's what they do. Yeah, I'd only planned to stream for the A10s. Like I said, I can't be here silly long, but I'm definitely wait for the other ones to come back in. They shouldn't be silly long now. It's all quiet in the house at the minute. Let's get back and have a look at the C-17 while we're waiting for him to come back in. Something else hiding behind there, look. Don't forget to hit the like, guys. We've got 700 odd people watching and only 300 likes. Let's get some more. See if we can get 1,000 in today. The phone turned itself up in my pocket. I think you could hear it twice. Yeah, a combination of all of those and checking their flight plans and all that type of stuff. You can definitely hear something else at the back of the base running. There's something on its way down here. More F-35s, I think. It's getting closer, here it comes. Just another lone wolf at the minute. Police behind me now, so there may be a few people moved. He's taking notice of the people how they park, but maybe he will. I'm just going to get down quickly before they go out and back in a second. Back just in time. rush to get back up here. Yeah, I got down and thought they'll be there for a little while. Then I started to see it, started to move really quickly, try and get up the ladder as fast as I can, but the back don't allow it, unfortunately. Let's hit that like button, let's get some more in. Yeah, it shouldn't be too long now before the others start coming back, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, they've gone out, that one's gone out on its own, the other one went out on its own, they might pair up somewhere. But like, I did see 2 tankers go out, so if they're tanking, would have thought another half an hour maybe a bit longer, but it's getting busier and busier here. It's absolutely crazy. It's unreal how many people are here at the minute. Battery's looking good on the camera, and the streamer locks is looking good. Just got to, yeah, everything else looks good. You can see that I've dropped a couple of frames on the stream. Hopefully it isn't buffering, or hasn't buffered, but it looks good to me at the minute. I don't like the F-35 on the ground, but as soon as it gets in the air, that thing's a beast. That's looks a bit strange when it's taxiing and on the ground, but yeah, when they do low approaches, they look amazing, I think. But you can't beat a Raptor. You just can't beat them. I hope they come out today, but like I said, I don't know how long I'll be here for. But we're just gauging it on how happy my son is. Really, if we can keep him happy, we'll be happy. He's found something funny again on his iPad. He's jumping around again. Welcome to the ground crew. When I get time, I have got some footage I'm going to chop up and do for the members. I just haven't had time to do members videos. I've been so busy with everything else, but obviously you get your emojis, so make sure you hit up all your emojis that we've got. I'll have time to do them as well. I made some, but I need to make some more, so we'll get round to that at some stage when all this sort of stuff quietens down. I'll get onto it. But yeah, if you're new to the channel and you just become a member, show us your emojis. Yeah, the A10s, you're either going to like the A10s or you're not. They're that type of plane. They look so different to anything else, but I think they're awesome looking kit. Especially when they paint them up with like teeth on the front and things like that. They look awesome. But you can't beat the oldies either. No, the F-15s. They're amazing, especially at night time when they do a nighttime stream with the 2 big carrots coming out the back. That's something to see. If you've never seen one of my live streams at night time, after the stream today, go back and have a look at some of my live streams at night, or some of the videos I've uploaded from the night times. You see the big afterburners coming out the back. It's pretty cool. That's what we've got to see. See the emojis. I'm trying to listen to what's going on the radio. I can't hear it.
Biscuits, yes please. Thank you.
That's good coming here, isn't it?
Well, I didn't have the last roll. I made it, but I didn't have it. Then I put it on the side of the van, and that flew off. So it's time to make one, and hopefully by the time I make that, we'll have something else up here. If we make enough for YouTube this month, we're gonna get a bonding thing for the live stream, so I can bond two signals together, so I can use Starlink and 5G, and then I'll do some 4K streams. My next plan is to do. They gave me a 7-day free trial of that of the bonding thing you can do with the signals, but I haven't tried it out yet. I need to activate it and try it out. Make sure it's okay. Yeah, I used to live near. Well, I still live reasonably close between Lakenheath and where Bentwaters used to be. I'm right smack in the middle of both the bases, sort of thing. And I used to live a bit closer to Bentwaters when I was younger, and used to see them coming over ours all the time. And it was a shame to see them go, actually. Like anything else, bases are replaced with another base, and then Lakenheath's gone from strength to strength, and obviously a lot of planes here now. Obviously a lot of them are not here at the moment. And Mildenhall's always quite busy, so there's always something to see. Obviously the base planes have been a bit lighter on the ground. I've not seen as many of them going out, but today's been proved that there's still a few here, and we're still getting to see them, so it's all good. It must have been cool seeing them go out. Yeah, that'd have been good to see a Viper here, but morning, Alan. I did see someone say something about SR-71 yesterday at Lakenheath. They never were here. They were at Mildenhall, they weren't here. That's a long time ago. The good old days of the Mildenhall Air Show. Bring it back, is what I say. Or we'll have a Lakenheath Air Show, that'd be even better.
Yes, you would. Yeah, that's it.
Right. You should see the amount of people that's here now. It's absolutely crazy.
You're the one that lobbed the hand grenade. Look, hey, there you are.
The road is completely jammed up. I'm surprised when the police come they didn't move people, because they told me last night they're going to start doing it. So, but there's loads of people parked over there now. It's pretty much full all the way along the road now as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear of someone else unfortunately opening their door or something and getting it knocked off. That's it, Alan. 81. Crazy days they were. I never graced Alconbury, and I've been past it loads of times. When I was doing police recovery, I used to go past there quite a bit, but I haven't been up that way for ages, and obviously there's nothing there now, but when it was an active base I never really went there. Watching was my thing when I was younger, obviously. When there was Phantoms, Lightnings. Yeah, there were some Vipers. They do come here now and again. So it weren't long that we was heading towards our 10,000 goal, and now we're heading towards our 13,000 goal, which is pretty good in a short time. Really don't know. You can never tell. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think they were going, but I really, from what I'm hearing now, it's not likely, but you can't tell. That's the trouble. You go pack up. This is what normally happens to me. I pack up and something happens and they'll go out. That's exactly what normally happens to me. But, or I'll say, yeah, there's no more planes coming back, and all of a sudden pack up and then the sky's full of them. That's what normally happens. Yeah, they've been pretty cool, Bixie. We have another streaming legend with us on the base. Bixie's here. I got told there's a F-15 in F-111 colours on base, but we haven't seen it yet. But it's supposed to be unveiled today, but we think maybe an April Fool's Day joke. I did AI one, which is pretty cool, and yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, I can see you. Yeah, I thought you were still done streaming. I know we've done streaming together when we had all the thingies over the top of the base. I know you were streaming then. We was getting jammed. Right, it's definitely rolly time. We have got a video with the Nighthawks on the channel. Dave went to America and filmed them just walking past one in a hangar.
I got some extra catches from the Spanish Air
Sorry about the shaking. I've got air suspension in the van now, and it makes it worse. We should have lowered the suspension down. It's still up high, so. We're not an expert. It sounds like the F-15s are burning fuel off to come back.
Here comes the fuzz.
Norwich, there's a aviation museum and there's a Vulcan there. I think still there was. I don't know if it's still there. I never saw. I did see one fly, but only from a distance. I could hear it though. That sounded cool. I never got to hear one up close with that awesome roar. The F-35s tried to imitate them, but they're not quite there, I don't think. But they're nearly. Yeah, I don't live silly far away from the base, and I hear them going over my house all the time. I know some people must get fed up with them, but you know, you know when you move to an area where there's planes that they're going to be noisy. So you know, if you don't want to be near noisy airplanes, don't go there, innit? But if you do, then I'd love to live next to it. That's what I said. I want to buy the derelict barn at the end of the bit where I was last night. That'd be cool to buy that, but I think that'd be too much for me to buy. I think. I don't think my wife would want to live there. She hates the noise of the aeroplanes. She can't stand them. So living next door to the runway would be a bit of a no-no for me, I reckon. Yeah, I thought I saw it. I hadn't been past there for a little while, but I thought I saw it the last time I was out that way. I did go to Norwich a bit, but I hadn't been round that ring road for a while. Yeah, I think I heard someone's radio say they're burning off fuel and they're coming back, but I'm not 100% sure that's what I heard. I think that's what I heard. There's something flying around near the base. I could hear something high up. But honestly, it is probably the busiest I think I've ever seen up here. Maybe the summertime when the school holidays, when the Raptors came, the sort of first time last year, there was a lot of people here then, but it must be on par to that today. I think they're coming, guys. I think they're coming. I think I can hear them. We may lose the rocker for the zoom, but we'll see. I might be able to do it manually. I don't reckon I'll be able to get them up high at the moment. I can hear them coming. It's going all over the place. Yeah, he likes it when they come in. That's 2 back.
Oh, sorry, yeah, totally.
Sound like an engine test on the base as well, somehow. So 2 back, we shouldn't be long before we see some more. I'll keep my ears open, see if I can hear them. Morning. Go and do your job, Steve. Go and do your job. Someone else coming in now. Yep, I can hear them coming. How about that then? There'll be some more soon. The 15 just come down to the hot pit, so they might be going straight back out again. Possibly, anyway. Yes, blue.
No, there's not any smoke. It's the film. Peachy. Is there though? Yeah, peachy.
Yeah, just have to apologise for the camera shaking because I've got my son in the van and he gets excited when he hears a man. He's obviously doing something on his iPad, and I've got air suspension on my van and I haven't let it down. And when I don't let it down, it does bounce around, but it takes a while to let it down. So unfortunately, we just had to put up with what we got at the minute. But hopefully, it's not too bad when he's sitting still. It's not too bad, and when I don't move, it's all right.
I forgot what the word is there. You see, we get a lift. I'm happy with that. You get a lift? Yeah. Oh, nice. That's it.
This camera is actually broken. The stabilisation's not working properly on it. I need to get this one fixed. After a little while, when it gets hot, it starts to jump around on the screen. So I need to I do need to get that sorted out at some stage. I'm just listening. I think some more coming. Yeah, if I don't answer all your questions, then quite a few of the mods in here are quite knowledgeable. They'll tell you. I'm not always looking at the chat. I'm looking at what's going on around me to make sure there's nothing else coming in it.
No, they do. They don't care.
No.
See it the other night. It was absolutely disgusting. So the way they were parking up on the main road there, I think it gets stopped soon. They're just minutes, and I did just shut it down. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, mate. They just don't expect it. Because any lorries come out here today in the military, they'll have it. It's 4 went out in one day, so if they, yeah, if the military want to move and they'll move.
Just over 500 likes. Can we all hit the like, please, if you're enjoying what you're seeing? Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes today. Thank you very much. Yeah, last night I actually saw the infamous donkey. I found it. It was down the bottom of the field where we were, and I could see it. So all those times I've heard that thing doing what it do at night, I actually saw it last night. I was going to film it, but I thought, I think you'd rather see the A10s. Yeah, I'm going to get some stands for the van so that when I do park up, I'm going to wind them down so the van can't move, because unfortunately I'm really high up here, and obviously the slightest movement, the whole van moves around. So I will get those at some stage, and then I'll wind them down and make it so it's completely rigid and flat, so that should eliminate all the shake. I'm not sure I could do that. When we had the drones over the base in 24, that donkey was going absolutely crazy, and the dogs all down there were going crazy. So that was a strange night, that was, when they were all doing that. I'm having to keep turning my remote off for zoom. I can zoom manually, but that's sort of at the front of the camera, so I'm looking into a screen at the back of the camera and having to try and zoom in and out. That'll be quite difficult, but if I have to do that later on, I'll do that, but we'll see how we get on. At the moment it's got 1 bar left on the battery on the remote, but it had It had 3 bars when I first pulled up, but then it started dropping down quickly. Oh, we've got 2 coming over the top of us. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them. They're too high, I think. We'll see. Bit of action there. I forgot to turn my mic off again.
Knock me off the ladder, I'll smack you over the face. Did you say please? Play. Panama.
If you didn't know, I used to be Liberty Wing. There won't be any departures times on their thingy. They never ever put that on there. be more. We hear more coming. No, they're not playing with the house today, are they? It's a shame. I don't know how many more are due back now. I can't remember how many went out and what's come back in. I think all the 15s are definitely back. Maybe there's a couple more F-35s, I'm not sure. They keep them in the air so long to slow down. Right, we need 400 more likes for 1,000 likes today. Come on, hit that like button. Them have got to be worth a like. What, just come in, surely? Yeah, next time I stream, I'm gonna make sure the van can't move, because it just moves all the time. It makes it wobble really badly. So yeah, that's the next job, is to secure the van so it can't move around. As you can see, it's wobbling around every time my son he's only just moving around in the van, and it does it. So I'll have to make sure I can put something on it so I can stop that from happening. It obviously wobbles more when it's zoomed right out like that anyway. It's actually getting quite warm here now. It's cloudy still, but sun's not really out. But it's definitely the temperature's definitely picked up now. It was quite chilly first thing this morning, but it's not too bad now. Last night was a beautiful night. Watching the A10s come in, that was really warm. I actually took my jacket off for a while, but yeah, it's on the verge of needing a jacket and not needing a jacket now. So. So who's counting then? What we got left to come in? I think there's two more. I think there's two more F-35s to come. I think that's what it is. I've not heard anything about the A10s as yet, or the F-22s. Yeah, it depends what happens. If I go home and then Dave tells me that anything's coming, then I'll come back again as well. So, but I'll just hang around for a little while longer. I might do another stream later on or something if anything happens. But I'll stay here for a minute. I'll stay here for a little while. Here I can hear the other ones coming, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, they are. Yeah, there's some more coming. All coming in over Charlie today, apart from the one that caught me from unawares from behind a little while back. But it sounds like they're coming in from this way again. think my son definitely enjoyed that amount of jumping up and down he's doing. Oh, that makes it so difficult when he jumps around in the van. I can't keep it steady. He clearly likes it. Yeah, I can't see React going ahead if this continues to happen. I can't see it, but you never know. It might all be done, like Mr. Trump says, in a few weeks' time, but we've been there before, haven't we? So I haven't really seen what any of you guys have been saying for a little while because I've been trying to concentrate on holding the camera still and following around the sky. But hopefully it weren't too bad. I know it was quite shaky on that last lot. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get some sort of stabiliser system on the back of the van to stop it from doing it. Because you only got to move a little bit in the van in this van, and that shakes the van around. And he's not jumping around in there. He's just moving about, sitting on the seat and stuff, and that really exaggerates the van because I'm right up on the top, obviously. I thought the air suspension was going to help, but it's actually made it worse. Almost 700 likes, people. Come on, let's see if we can get up to that 1,000 likes. That'd be good today. Oh, it's gone the wrong way. If the thing just come out of there, I thought it was going to come down here, but it's not. It's going the other way. No, A10's not gone yet. Don't know if they're going or not, really. Yeah, I can see that tanker. You might see it come through the shot in a minute. Just about to come into the picture now. Yeah, if you're new to the stream today, then make sure you turn your bell notifications on, because I find it very difficult to schedule my streams. I never know what I'm going to be doing from one day to another. So if you turn your bells on, make sure you've got them on. Every time I go live, you'll know then. Because I do tell some of the admins if I get a chance to, or I'll put a post out to say I'm on my way to Lakenheath or something sometimes. But it's always best to keep them bells on. Because you never know, if these A10s don't go out now, which is highly unlikely now, they may go out tonight, and I may be back tonight, so you won't want to miss it. See, how I've got the sound now is ideal for when they're in the sky. I don't know how loud that got when they were coming past. I should imagine it was pretty loud. But if I turn it on to manual, it always seems to blow them out when they go up the runway. But if I have it on auto when they go up the runway, it blows them out. It's obviously so loud. The microphones I'm using are really sensitive, so they pick up the sound. You have to keep turning it down, up and down all the time. Oh yeah, I tried the limiter, but the limiter just makes them distort really bad if I turn that on. So. Yeah, there's a possibility they could go out tonight. I mean, that tanker that came in last night, I reckon is for them. They're sitting up the other end of the runway, so you can't see it from here. But, well, I can just about make the tail out through the trees, but I reckon that tanker's for them, but you never know. It's strange to see tankers come in here, to be honest with you. You know, we do see them now and again, but not a great often. I've only seen a few come in here. On the way here this morning, a C5 come over the top of me. I could have got out and filmed it on my phone. It was that low. A few people have left now. I think they realise that they didn't go out this morning, so I think quite a few people have gone, but there's a lot of people parked on the road over there again, vans and all sorts over there. The police have been here twice this morning, so I'm surprised they haven't moved them on, because they said they were going to. I can see I've dropped a few frames in the stream, but not hardly anything today. Sometimes when there's loads of people here, even Starlink, because a lot of people on the base have got Starlink, but it shouldn't affect Starlink, but sometimes it does. Sometimes I do get a couple of little drops here and there. It's perfectly lined up today, so. I need to check to see how much data I've got left on the Starlink, because I've done a few streams that soon need to up, and I was on unlimited, but I'm on 100 gigs a month now. It seems to just about do me, but if the stream goes down, you know I've run out of data and I'll have to reload it up. it's A10's leaving, but we thought they were leaving first thing this morning, but they clearly not. So they may leave tonight. There's, you know, you never know, never ever know with military stuff. I saw someone posting earlier that Lakenheath have put it on their site. I'd be very, very, very surprised if that happened, but never say never. But I would pretty much say where they're going, they're not going to be announcing where they're going or what time they're leaving. Oop. It's zoomed right out, so it's going to be a bit shaky. That's the one I saw this morning, so. Here she goes. Yeah, C5 looks like it shouldn't fly, doesn't it? I should just like literally drop out of the sky. There's lots of stuff sizzling on the burger van behind us. Dave's doing a ribbon trade today. I reckon he's going to run out of burgers at this rate, you know. He did the other week when I think when the Raptors came in, he ran out of burgers. I said to him, "Put us a burger on." He said, "I ain't got none." I said, "Put some bacon on." He said, "I ain't got none." I said, "Well, what have you got?" And he said, "Nothing." He's got nothing left. He completely run out of everything. No, I can't feel Dave. He'd get upset. There's all the mad people.
No, you wanted extra cheese, you did. If you could. Yeah. Oh, that, yeah. You do a bacon roll with sausage. Yeah.
lucky. I've got a lucky.
Too big to lie if you want.
Yeah, you are. I know.
There he is.
Go home, go home, sit on the hill.
Sir Bixie. Well, we all think we know something, but we're never always right. I've done so many miles coming to this base thinking something's going to happen and it doesn't. So you can never tell. We're getting closer, 735 likes. Come on people, hit the like button. Yeah, I should imagine there's quite a few people down the other end as well. I thought one of those, when the 35s went out early, I thought that one of them was going to do a quick climb because he went out really low and then he just went up gently. But yeah, I thought it was going to be a quick climb, but it's a bit too cloudy, I suppose. Well, it's not low cloud though, but it certainly is. Yeah, I'm shocked that there's not as many people on the road over there as what there normally has been, but there's quite a few over there as you saw, but there's still more people coming in here, there's still more cars coming in, constant.
I said, well, I can't leave last, like this first.
Sounds like something coming. I can hear more jets, but I don't know if it's the 15s that have gone into the hangar over the side. Might be something big coming in. Hold on a minute guys, I'm just going to get down a minute because my son's calling me. Just hearing that the base is shut for a little while. I don't know how long for. I hope if I turn the mic on. Yeah, I'm just hearing that the base is shut for a little while. I don't know why or what's going on, but that's what I'm just hearing.
What's that coming out?
Just let this one park up. I'm just going to go back and find out a bit more information. They put the canopies up the other day and didn't go out as well, so. Yeah, that was about 10 minutes ago. They said that the base was shut for a little while, but it might be open again now. But that's what I just got told. But right, we've got the canopies open. So, yeah. Can you just try and go through another door of the floor? Yeah. The back one closed. I've just been trying to get some information. There's no tankers getting ready for A10s or Raptors or anything like that, so I don't think we're going to be seeing them. C5, I can't see it yet. I can see it on the thingy, but it's not appeared over the trees yet. You don't see that every day, guys. Oh yeah. Right, I've just been told that there's nothing coming, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream now, and then I'm going to come back later on if they do come out, because I'm now getting really low on battery on the streaming box and I can't charge it up here at the minute, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill the stream now, and then I'm going to try and charge it in the van for a little while, and then if anything does happen, then I'll come back. So make sure your bells are turned on, guys. Yeah, it's getting to it's flashing red now, the streaming box, so I'm going to kill it before it actually stops, and then I can get it charged up, and if anything else happens, then I'll be back. So thanks for coming in, and like I said, keep the bells on, I could well be back.